dreams. You walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a all, I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the big old deal? We are back, cracking for another reaction. Today we got Beanie Sigel speaking on. He finally responding to Dame Dash. Now, back then they had a falling out apparently, and Beanie Sigel chose Jay-Z over Dame Dash. So we finna get into that, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Let's go. Oh shit. There you go.
Yeah. I know Dame, he said he was hurt when you chose Jay over him.
I was more bothered when Beans chose to go with Jay. That one hurt. Because I'd done a lot and prepared. I chose State Property over Rockware, and I wanted to just roll out with State Property. But it almost like he tricked Beans to shelf him, and he fucked his life up to me doing that. But I had him. You know what I mean? Like, that was my new Jay.
Yeah, I saw that clip. I really didn't understand it because I didn't make a choice. I didn't choose between Jay or Dame. I just stayed neutral in that situation, and I voiced that numerous of times. Dame actually came and got me when I got out of prison. And
That's real homie shit.
we was on a tour bus, and they was interviewing me. And they asked me then and there on a bus. Now I'm just getting out of prison. Like, he at the jail picked me up. And they posed that question that I was, or made the statement that I was going to be with Dame Dash Music Group. And I said then that I didn't want to make that choice between Jay or Dame. I just wanted to stay neutral. So I saw the clip. And Dame made the statement that, Jay ruined my life. But I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I'm here. James said he had a lot of plans. He had a lot, that he was going to do, but I never got those conversations. So it's hard for me to, agree with that because, I mean, if you had all those things that you said in place and that you was going to do, and you wanted to do, it wasn't relayed to me. Like, I know if I got something for somebody, I'm be like, look, this what we gonna do. I got this lined up. I got this set up. After we do this, we gonna do this. We gonna do that. But I never got that conversation. So
It probably was just lost in transition. You feel me? Like, especially when you that big, at this time, this is when Beanie Sigel was like, he was him. You feel me? I remember growing up watching State Property and all that, like Beans. Yeah. If you don't know what State Property is, man, you probably lame. But yeah, that was like a childhood movie. That was like the equivalent to Friday for me. Like, that was like a childhood movie. Like, everybody knew about that movie, or at least to me they did. But I could see why, they got a lot of people around, a lot of people in their ear and all that type of stuff. So I could see how things would get lost. And especially because I think around that time, Jay-Z and Dame was like not talking and everything like that. So, and then when you got all these different people in your ear and pulling you this way and pulling you that way, I could see how that could happen. How the message couldn't get relayed to him. And I see I think I think he a real homie for not even choosing sides and nothing like that. Like, he just kind of played his part, played his role. But then it ended up bad for him though. That's the cold part. Like, shame on Jay-Z for that, man.
And maybe he did have all those things, but that was he didn't share them with me.
So he never spoke to you about the plans he had for you. Because he said that he liked the state property clothing line over Rockaware. And it sounds like he felt like he could have made that clothing line bigger than Rockaware. So
At one point, it was when we wasn't broke up, when it was together. State property was surpassing Rockaware, but the conversations that I had with Dame about that, it wasn't the conversations like how he stated it in the interview. Or I might not remember. But to my recollection, yeah, we never had those conversations.
Man, I'm mad. I'm mad Beanie Sigel didn't blow up like how he was supposed to, bro. Like, they did him dirty. They did my boy Dulo, man. That's crazy. Like, I still, man, he just went out bad, bro. I still love that one song. I can feel it in the air. That song still a hit to this day. That song still like that's the equivalent to like slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Like, man, like around that time, all like, man, bro. Yeah, man, they did my nigga Beanie Sigel wrong, bro. He didn't get his just
I
due.
believe if we had those conversations, I believe I would have rolled with Dame. I'd have rocked with Dame. Yeah, if Dame set me down and he had a plan, regardless what the plan was, and mapped it out like this was going to do, the smartest decision at that time for me would have rolled with Dame, because Dame was more accessible
Mm-hmm.
than Jay was. Dame was in the office every day. You could talk to Dame. You know what I mean? Dame used to come and chill on the block in South Philly. You know what I mean? Dame pull up and Biggs at Mom Duke spot. So
See, and that's real though. That's like a lot of people be giving Dame a lot of slack because they don't like his. They might not like his delivery. They might not like how strong he was opinionated, and he wasn't like no pushover. You know, he knew what he wanted. He always despite how anybody feel about Dame, I never really felt no type of way about Dame. I actually like admire him. I always admired him though because he was independent. You know, he was like he was like the Nipseys and the you know all the rushes and you know et cetera et cetera. Like he ain't taking no for an answer. He knew what he wanted, you know, and he not taking no for an answer, bro. And he not letting you get over. Like he ain't willing to bend over and let you him. You know what I'm saying? To get what he want. Like he gonna get what he want by standing on principles and business. You feel me? And doing things his way. You know, he always preached that. People just don't like him because of how maybe because his delivery. I don't know, but I mean, the truth can never be considered disrespect. And for the most part, though, the message that he pushing, he's always been pushing that same message. I ain't never heard it's pretty consistent over the years since I was a kid. You feel me? So yeah, man. Damn. I forgot where I was even going. The point I was trying to make with that though. But shout out Dame, man. Shout out Beanie Sigel too.
yeah, I think if we would have sat and he would have showed me and explained to me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, our business plan and what we was going to do, that would have been an easy decision,
Yeah.
business
Because
wise.
why wouldn't you take the one that's more accessible than the other? That's like a dead giveaway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the one that's more invested, I'm gonna go with the one that's more invested in me. Even if we limited resources, I'd rather go with somebody who passionate about just as passionate as I am about what I'm trying to do. Just like in the scriptures say, without vision the people perish. You know, and clearly we see Jay-Z didn't have no vision for him. He just seen him as he just is one of his artists, you know, and the politics of that. And I kind of think that Jay-Z shelved him for the simple fact that uh Beanie Sigel and State Property and that whole little brand was becoming bigger than him. So you know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna sit you down. So that way you don't surpass me. That's how the game go. That's this industry, man. It's not. It ain't no joke. I could see that being the play. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but I'm saying like I could see that being the play. Like, okay, let me get him out the way because I don't need him surpassing me. You know, hip hop is a competitive sport. So I could see I could see Jay trying to get him out the way. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game.
To rock out with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I feel like he still needed just due. Like they did my boy wrong, and he was one of the biggest artists in the world at one point in time. State Property was big, bro. I don't think y'all realize. Oh wait, damn. Hold on. Get rid of that. Yeah, I don't think y'all understand. I think I'm lagging a little bit. Okay, now not no more. Yeah, I don't think y'all understand like how big bro was back in the day, man. Like State Property was big, bro. It was big. And they was shaking it up. They was shaking not pause. Shaking it up. They was shaking shit up at that time. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Another day, another dollar. If you see me, better holla at your guala. Be in the moment, cause tomorrow ain't promised. If I gotta go get it, then I gotta. Yeah, I've been trying to get ahead, really gotta make a move, cause I'm only getting older, got to get this cake. Going 24 hours, I ain't even showered, doing everything I gotta do to be called great. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff, yeah. Won't be no stuff. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. As I sat on the park bench while I struggle, my thoughts drift. Juggle and struggle inside of my head is a marsh pit. What to do, I'm pursuing a dream. They tell me it's far.